Our country 1039 KGRT. That's Miss Carrie Underwood and Undo It.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. downtown Las Cruces.
That's right. It's time for our question of the day. And our question of the day has to do with the fact that today happens to be National Camera Day. Yes, we are celebrating that wonderful device that helps us, keep our memories. You take photos of all the things around you, and you have those photos to share and to hold those memories alive forever. Yes. Sometimes you don't want those memories, though. Let's be honest about that, okay? Because everybody has a camera on their phone these days. Everybody is snapping pictures, selfies, video stuff, all of that stuff. It's a kind of just a thing for, today that everybody takes pictures of all the different things that are happening, particularly if they are not so great, or you've got friends that, make fun of how you look like Colonel Sanders. I don't see it. Okay, maybe a little bit I see it. But, there's stuff like that goes on. And it made me think I am so happy that, there were no cameras around when I was a kid, mainly for evidence sake, that one right there. But the idea that all the things that I used to do as a kid, if I were to be posting pictures of that stuff up or videos of all the things right there, keep in mind, I am a Gen Xer, so, we're pretty much lucky to be alive at this point, let alone have all the evidence and photographic evidence that we were of the things that we were doing. My Gen Xers know. But it got me thinking about it, and for National Camera Day, I want to ask you this question. Is there something that you have done that you are glad that there is no photo evidence of? There are so many different things that I have. Mainly the one that pops in my mind, because I'm sure it would go viral. My friends riding bikes in the cul-de-sac. Our backyard, if you go through the driveway, there was a hill that goes down to the next section of the neighborhood, right? We thought, well, we can jump our bikes off that hill. That's kind of cool. Then we thought, what happens if we put a ramp up at the top of the hill and then do that? That would be pretty cool. Basically like some bricks and a piece of plywood. Gotta love those 80s ramps, right? What would happen if we did it really, really fast? And I did. Also, my feet slipped off the pedals and I landed. That was not fun, but continued to roll along and run into a house. Knocked myself out, pretty sure. And my friends, of course, if it was 2026, they'd have videoed that. They'd have had it uploaded before I regained consciousness, but I'm just saying, I'm really glad there were no cameras around when I was a kid. So what about you? Is there something that you have done that you're glad there is no photo evidence of? You don't have to tell me what it is. You can just say, oh yeah, really glad that there weren't cameras back in the day. So let me know your answers. Call them in, text them in, 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And we are going to be live exclusively on our social media pages. Do a little extra there for you. So let me know your answers for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces.
Dear America.
I did forget to slip a button in there. Unfortunately, there's evidence now on the internet of that forever. Anyway, as I was saying, there's a lot of things that I did when I was growing up that I'm really glad that there's no photo evidence of. And one of the things that the kids these days are not really shy on doing, posting everything that they do online. By the way, if you're trying to get a job and somebody knows what your socials are, they will look online. They will probably find things there that you don't want your boss to know. So I'm just saying, I feel like the old man giving advice. Just careful what you post up there, right? Evidence on the internet stays there forever. It really does. But once again, you can go ahead and let me know your answers for our question of the day. Call them in, text them in, 575-523-KGRT is the number. You can go ahead and text in those answers, or you can go ahead and leave your comments down below and let me know. You don't have to tell me what you did. You just have to say, like, is there something that you've done in your past that you are glad that there is no photo evidence of? Amy says, several things. Trust me, I think I know a few of them. Maybe I don't know a few of them. I'm pretty sure I don't know a lot, but there's a few that I do know. I do. But yeah, there are many, many things. Like I said, as Gen Xers, I'm sure there are a lot of us out there that are saying, thank goodness they have no photo evidence of any of the things that we used to get up to when we were kids in high school, college, that type of thing. There's some photo evidence of some of the things, but not a lot. Not like it is today, that's for sure. But let me know your answers. 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. Call them in, text them in, leave your comments down below. In the meantime, let's go ahead and see what is going on in and around the world. Apparently, a French doctor fell ill with Ebola on the flight from Congo to France. He is in stable condition, and France's first confirmed case of Ebola. Yeah, you gotta have better tests if you're leaving that area of the world. Let's see. The World Naked Bike Ride took place on Saturday in L.A. Many wore body paint as they biked the 9-mile course. Police escorted traffic as onlookers watched. That's got to chafe, I'm sure. Let's see. International World Cup fans are buying the Waffle House soccer jerseys and T-shirts before they head back home. I cannot wait to see a lot of those in all those foreign countries right there. Probably end up having a few on eBay up there, right? Let's see. Walmart heirs Lucas and Samantha Walton recently bought a minority ownership stake in the Chicago Bulls and the United Center. Oh, interesting. Box office over the weekend, Toy Story 5 still at the top at $70 million. And Supergirl, a lot of people talking about Supergirl as a big bomb because it only made $38 million domestically. It made, I think, another $30 million overseas for a total of $68, even though it cost $186 million to produce. Honestly, I don't think it's a bad movie at all. I don't see why it changed a little bit from the comic story that they're adapting, but that's always going to happen. But overall, I thought it was pretty good. Not too bad. Let's see. Obsession was number 3. Jackass, Best and Last, that debuted at number 4 with about 8.4 million. That doesn't cost a lot to make. I think it $10 million to make it, and it definitely made that overseas. And Disclosure Day, Steven Spielberg's latest movie, is there at number 5. Once again, my friends, we are looking for answers for our question of the day today. Very simply, today is National Camera Day, and I want to know, are there some things that you have done that you are glad that there is no photo evidence for? I just got a text message here and it says it's a toss-up between bicycle stunts or outrunning the cops. Depending on what you were trying to outrun the cops for, probably best that there's no video evidence or photo evidence of that one. Let's see. Let me see if this story is about... Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to say the story, but yeah, be very glad that there's no photo or video evidence of that stuff. And the first thing that comes to mind is the Blues Brothers. That's all I'm going to say about that, my friend. But once again, we are looking for your answers. Go ahead and let me know. You can call them in. You can text them in, 575-523-5478, and leave your comments down below for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces.